Hello. Today we're going to be talking about adding video. And I have quite a few items I want to present, so we're going to jump right into this. First thing is that it's very similar to adding music to your PowerPoint video, and you'll see the similarities as we move forward. So there's three ways to insert a video, as you can see on the slide. You can use the menu, which is insert video, and we're going to go over these examples after we show you some slide captures or screen captures. You can click on the video icon on the slide's graphic box and then window or menu to a file. Or you can establish a hyperlink on your video similar to the hyperlink video we talked about earlier. So you want to start with, get my mouse, insert video. Then you want to do probably from this device. And once you insert, oh, here's option 2, insert video. And it pops the video onto your slideshow or onto your slide. And you can even preview it or view it, not preview it. And as it shows here, the video will pop in from the file that you selected, and you can resize it to whatever size you want just by clicking on the video. But we'll have to drop out, go back to edit mode, then you can resize it to whatever size you want. And notice the forward and reverse buttons and also the time that has elapsed in the video and the volume. Or you can go, once you're on a new slide or a certain slide, you can use the insert video icon that is on a new slide. It takes you to the Explorer window and you can select your file you want to insert right here. Now, what I'm trying to show on this particular slide is that you can insert a video or you can link it to a file that is somewhere else on your computer, or it could be somewhere on the web. And as I stated, it's very similar to hyperlinking. Now, embedding versus linking. Embedding can be a little tricky. It's not that difficult. Basically, what the example I just showed you, you would have been embedding the video into your PowerPoint. Linking is linking. You're setting up a hyperlink to go either to your computer or somewhere on the web to find the file. What are the pros and cons? Embedding makes your PowerPoint file bigger because you're adding something to it, but everything is right there. With linking, you've got to make sure the link is established, make sure you understand the operation of the video player, which we've talked about in a different video, and you want to make sure it is up and running and that the file is open. So there's just a few more things you need to have in place, preferably when you're linking a video to your PowerPoint. Also, with linking, you got to make sure that the actual link stays established. It's nothing worse to click on a link and nothing happens. So make sure once you get your link established, you test it frequently, like right before you use it, to make sure that the link is still established to your particular file. The notes from PowerPoint has a good suggestion. They state to help prevent broken links, they suggest copying the video into the same folder as your presentation and then linking to it. That way everything is in the same bucket or the same basket, and you don't have to go outside of PowerPoint or outside of your computer it's basically right next door to your PowerPoint folder or your PowerPoint file. Another good point is that not all online videos can be embedded from their sites. That has to be authorized from the site owner or the site administrator. You should check on the video site to make sure that it is certain that the video can be embedded, because it's basically allowing others to use their video. Another item you may want to be aware of is that PowerPoint has a limited number of video formats that it will accept. We'll go over those in a moment, and we'll give you time to copy those to make sure that your particular video will be accepted and used by PowerPoint. Okay, let's move on. This is one of PowerPoint's stock videos that I just brought over. You notice you have your timeline, for lack of a better description, with the pause and the previously mentioned volume slider. Would make a real nice little background for something. It's probably not very large. And as I stated, you can start the video either manually or automatically based on the timing parameters. Let's see. Would have to drop out of slideshow view. What you want to do is go to format video. You not want to go to format video. You basically want to look at the transitions. Well, actually, it's video playback. And we're going to talk about this. You have all these different options here. And I looked up this word to make sure I was using the right term. These two are context sensitive menus. Basically, what that means is they only appear when you have a video highlighted or clicked. See, if you click out of the video, they go away. As soon as you click on the video, these two options come back. So let's go through this real quick. I have it later in the presentation, but we'll go over it now. Play, corrections, you can change the hue and the contrast, whatnot. Same with color, frame. We've got a different video on bordering. You can look at the video shape, how you want to have the video displayed. We just talked about border. Effects is going to be your beveling and all the glowing and the reflection and shadowing. Alternate text, we've spent a little bit of time on. I believe we've got a video on bringing forward, sending backward, align, rotate, cropping. This is one I don't use very often, cropping a video, but that would be good. And then you can adjust the height if you know the exact dimensions. And then if you go to the playback menu, this is where you get into the actual manipulation of how it's going to appear in your slideshow. Play, add a bookmark, basically a spot or spots in the video that you can leap to. Trim the video, fade in, fade out, volume, whether you want to play full screen or not, how you want it started, whether you want to loop it or not, rewind it. Captions would be nice to play with. And it looks like you can save the media in a different format. So we're going to move on to the next slides to see what else we have. Oh, this is one of PowerPoint's stock slide designs. Gives you a little animation there. It's not really a video, but it kind of looks like a video. You can see the slider down here. This is some information I found using the File Info tab. Found out you can compress the media. I didn't think you could do that, but apparently you can. And then here's some options here as far as uploading, sharing, copying the local path of the video and just other details you may need. I'll leave this up for a moment. These are audio file formats that PowerPoint will recognize. You can find these by going to PowerPoint Help. And remember, it took me a long time to figure this out. We love our videos, but we really love them, but the audio is more important than the video. The audio is really like 90% of the video. You can not have good video, but if you got great audio, you still got a decent production. If you have bad audio, it doesn't matter how good the video is. So remember that as you're building different files. The next one should be video formats. I won't read those. There's 5 major sets here. And we've already talked about the video formatting and the playback sub-menu, for lack of a better term. Play around with these, get to know what's on there so you can be familiar when you need to trim a video or a trimming is cutting, or change the way it's activated if you want it to manually start or start automatically when you go to that particular slide. And as far as recap, this is my attempt at humor. We discussed there's 3 ways to insert a video. PowerPoint has basic videos that you can use. We discussed embedding versus linking. We talked about various formats that PowerPoint would support as far as videos and even audio. And we talked about the playback and formatting options as a context-sensitive menu under the editing part. So thank you for watching. Be sure to like, share, subscribe, or even comment on this video or others. And happy PowerPointing. Take care.